Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Passive Money. This is Kirby, that's Alex over there. You know what this is, a financial channel. We're trying to give the real on financial literacy and education. We're trying to make this be a platform where a where it's not get rich quick. What I mean by that is you won't hear about a lot of stock picks and things saying, oh, it's going to the moon. You won't hear about diamond handing and all that other stuff that the mean places play. We're just here to give the education. We're trying to strive to make sure that people become rich for sure, not rich quick. I know usually people say it the other way. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich for sure. And that's our goal. And we've given you the information too that work and the blueprint that other people before us has used to become financially secure and take care of their families. Because this is what it's all about. All the money making is not about buying Lamborghinis, houses, cars, and all that other stuff. It's about making sure your family tree and generations after you are taken care of so you can get out of the rat race and things like that. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, share this content. Please comment. We will reply to every comment that comes on. But today's video, we're going to talk about having relationships in the financial landscape. Building relationships and things like that is key in the financial landscape. With all that being said, Alex, I'll let you start off first. What is your thoughts on building relationships in finance?
I think it's very important. I mean, I think this channel speaks for itself. Me knowing you, I've been able to grow a long way. I've had other people that I've also been in contact with, such as I believe we talked about him on the show, is a guy named Doug. Helped me out with the antiques business. I think no matter what kind of business or investing you're getting into, I think having relationships in any field is important, and able to, or will enable you to grow more and learn from each other. And other key points like Robert Kiyosaki talks about, where you don't want to be the smartest man in the room. You want other people to be smarter than you so you can learn from them and have a good group of people to build off of. Or as we always say, if you hang around five rich people, you'll be the sixth. I mean, I think relationships are very, very important.
Right. And when it comes to relationships, people get it misconstrued. Relationships don't mean you just know five people that have an idea of, oh, let's make money. That's cool, fine, and dandy. That's not a relationship. That's just five people hoping and wishing and praying. What I mean by building relationships is you need to find mentors and teachers and things of that nature to give you the information that you need that will be beneficial. You want to contact and liaison with people that's been through it, that knows what it's like. It's funny to me when you see people on social media talking about real estate crashes and things like that. They're about 12 years old and they don't even know what a recession or a financial crash is. But people flock to their channels to get it, thinking that they're receiving information based off firsthand knowledge. No, that's information that they received from somebody else and they haven't even lived through it. So when you building a team around you, make sure it's people that's been through it. If you using CPA or accountant, make sure if you're dealing in real estate, make sure that accountant specializes in real estate. Don't just get somebody that just, graduated college with a finance degree and, oh, he knows finance, or somebody that talks fancy. They know finance. If you're using lawyers and stuff like that, get a lawyer that specializes in real estate. Don't, or business or something like that. Don't reach out to your cousin that just finished pre-law thinking that you're about to get something done. Because again, like you said, you want the smartest people you don't want to be the smartest people in the room. You want to be the person that runs the well-oiled machine of the smartest people in the room. And of course, you don't have to have them on your payroll. And it is some people that's very smart that are friends. But again, you want to filter that list of people very thoroughly. Just because they took a class in finance, I don't make them smart in finance. You want to deal with people that's actually putting money in the game, putting boots on the ground. No matter what endeavor you go in, no matter if it's a business, real estate, stocks, or whatever, It's funny, everybody always has that guy, that guy, my investment guy. Even if I go to uh, Merrill Lynch or something like that, and they always reaching out to me to ask could they manage my funds. The first question I gotta ask these people that's asking to manage my funds, or they want to teach me uh, wealth generation, help build my portfolio, is show me your portfolio. What are you doing? Do you hold this position or this title just because you graduated college and you know some fancy jargon, or you actually putting in the work? And for most part, most financial advisors, and I'm not trying to criticize all of them, most of them just know what the textbooks say. They don't have their skin in the game at all. So don't think because people hold fancy titles that they know more than you or they care about you more than you care about yourself. So thoroughly vet and question information received. That's one of our words that we love to use. Question information received from these people that have a fancy title. They was that good at investing in things like that. Why didn't they invest their own money and make the money for themselves instead of trying to reach out to you to get your money to invest? That's might be a question you want to ask. But building relationships through and through is very key, very key. And like Alex, you just acquired your first rental property, having that relationship you had with the contractors to get better deals on, rehabbing the property to get it ready for your tenant that just moved in. That was key. Most people don't think to build those relationships. They just go buy a property and like, oh, how the hell am I going to get this fixed? And then, of course, they go open source to the open market and get charged the highest fees ever. And then next thing you know, on top of closing on the property, they're spending a substantial amount of money more than what it costs to rehab the property. So their financial numbers is all thrown off. So things like that is very key and important to building relationships, no matter what it is. And I know, on this channel, we talk a lot about real estate. We talk a lot about stocks and options and things like that. But in business, also, you have to build relationships. You have to know people to get stuff done. If you want to just open source to the open market, you're going to pay ex- extreme high fees, especially if and that's something that you can't afford to do, especially if you're, a new business starting off. So, Ella, what you say about all that?
I agree, especially the part with the contractors. I think it was huge. The repair estimates were upwards of about 13,000 for everything from someone else, and I was able to get it all done for about 5,600. Um,
Right.
I showed it in the short, but yeah, relationships are very important. And one thing I've come to find out or learned is the people that you least expect it from are the people that have a lot of knowledge on certain aspects of business.
Right.
People that don't even look like it and very knowledgeable.
Yeah. And that's the thing is don't get, enamored with fancy titles. I remember when I first started investing and I was trying to get people to, uh, take a different approach, a different view on life. And my narrative has changed a little bit on finance, more, using leverage and stuff like that. That's the only thing that's changed a little bit. But when I used to talk to people about finance, only thing they would say is, what do you have a degree in? What do you have a degree in? And so I went out just to appease people and got a degree, but my message never changed. My ideal to start, using leverage responsibly didn't come from a college degree. It actually came from other people that was in the game, that was actually doing the work, that has actually been through it, that made me realize what using leverage was and how to use it responsibly instead of just going out there willy nilly and going putting $1 down on a house, doing 99% leverage, But again, it came from building relationships with people with the know how instead of just thinking, oh, this is the way to do it. Oh, or listen to this guy, or listen to my professor because he has a degree. If he was so smart and had a degree, why the hell is he teaching finance instead of using it to his best ability to make his family better off financially. Teachers teach, and they always say teachers are the ones, you know, teachers and coaches are the ones that couldn't do it. So they teach it. And I'm not, bemoaning teachers or coaches or not anything like that. What I'm saying is it's okay to, have somebody coach you because they have a title of teacher or whatever to get the baseline principles. But baseline principles is not going to work in this game. You need to learn principles from people that's actually doing it, going through it, been through it, learning from their mistakes, teaching you based off their mistakes and what they went through at different certain times and different economic cycles. That's how you win in this game, not just by getting a piece of paper that you could put on your wall to say, I got a degree. Hey, everybody, look at me. That degree has made me $0 in my life. Actually, it cost me money just to pay for a degree, but it's made me no money. And meaning that off the principles that they taught me in those classes made me $0. Everything that made me money came from learning from people that's actually in the game, actually doing it, actually saving money, building a cash forward to actually go out there and put up and do deals and put together deals and acquire properties, acquire businesses and things like that. That's the hallmark of the kind of people that people need in a circle. Just five guys. I said it before, but just five guys saying, "Oh, we all want to make money." That's not a team. That's just a whole bunch of people dreaming with no knowledge base to draw from. And then if you're using that as a team of people, all the information that you're gonna have to get to fund that team and fund that knowledge base is gonna have to be outsourced from somewhere else. And my last point is LeBron James. I'm bringing him up because I just happen to know his story a little bit, read his story. Um, he, left high school and stuff like that, and he had a team of five guys that he wanted to, escalate and move up. And I can't tell you all their names. I know one of them is Rich Paul, the other one is Maverick Carter. I can't tell you the other two guys' names. But what he did was he didn't just go with, hey, we all want to make money. I'm an NBA player. We all want to make money. We're a group. What he did was he invested time, money, and effort in his crew to not go get a quote unquote college degree, but he paid for the brightest minds in the financial landscape to teach them how the business works. People that's actually doing it to teach them how the business works. Now, all those individuals in that group are individually successful in their own right. And then they come together, they're a powerhouse. But that's the mindset that you got to have when you building a team, is somebody that you got to have points of contact with people that's actually doing on the ground. Back to your contracting thing, I can tell you all day, when you call me asking how much this costs, I can tell you all day how much I think it costs, but I ain't putting a screwdriver to no screw. But you having those people that actually do it to find not shortcuts as quality wise, but hey, you do this, you don't need that. It could cost, like you said, 13,000 down to 5,600. That's a big windfall, and you're in favor to you for that. So that's just my thoughts on the whole process of, having relationships in the financial landscape. Okay, guys, with all that being said, thanks for tuning into the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. If you have any questions, please reach out, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.